of a pre-show. My hat.
I don't know what happened and all that.
Happened what?
Well, Ryan had to leave, couldn't be here.
No, Ryan's not here today. They know that.
Duty.
They were here on Monday. Who's on Monday? Okay, so what I've been working on over the last couple weeks, actually just this week, well, last week too, is a PDF. You can either be mailed one of these, because we've had a lot of people ask, what do you got? And going on the website, you have to go to so many places to check, really, to see what we have. And so what I've done is I've created a catalog, okay, of and this is not finished. This is an alpha, okay. This is or you can call it a beta. I don't care if you call it beta or an alpha, but it's the first version, okay. And it's the 2022 August catalog Auto World slot cars. Got the logo here, and I found out about this called I Love PDF, and so I was able to. So basically, what it does is I've created a spread. It took me all day. I literally had to create a spreadsheet for every one of the cars. Now there might be some little discrepancies, so I'm going to be constantly modifying this. But like, this is all the exclusives, so you can download this and you can check off every exclusive. So you'll have it. You'll have a file of all the Auto World cars. Okay, so this is the not that one. That's for retailers, because I have a consumer version and I have a retail version, because the consumer version has the consumer price right here. Okay, it will say if it's out of stock, and that will be modified, as we sell it. And so every assortment that we've bought, okay, this was the first assortment that I bought, and as you can see, some of these cars like out of stock, in stock. And they go through, the whole catalog goes through every car, okay? And I also have, and when you get to the back, oh, I don't have the sets yet. Well, we have one for all the sets. And so if you request this PDF by mail or by email, we will email it to you. Email is free. Obviously, we will send one of these to you free of charge. But it's a way to track you'll see, and you can get an update every month. Or it'll be probably, I think I probably do it quarterly. But it basically lists every car. Okay. So let's do it, because now this is how I'm going to go through and show people what we have. So let's go through this. Let's do a sample here. Okay, Lincoln is organizing the store. So we have, so the first item is SC334, which is the 50s and fins. This was the first assortment. Send me one, Brian. I can compare it to my information. I want someone already. What information? Okay, so this basically I've taken, so as 50s and fins, these are all the cars that were with the 50s and fins. Every one of them. So, if we go over here to 50s and fins, SC3 334, we have the cars that we have left is very limited. And I bought about 8 cases of them. So you know that over time these are so of these cars here we have the Bel Airs or the Impalas, the Belvederes, and the Studebakers. The only ones we don't have are the Bel Airs. Those are of those cars. So then the next assortment is SC345. Now SC340, I didn't do SC340 because I only have one car left, which is the Impala. What is your appointment number? I just pre-ordered it. Thanks, Robert. I just pre-ordered it. Send me one, Brian. What? Pre-ordered what? Nope. It's up to you. No. It's up for pre-order. It's no. I don't understand what you guys are saying. Have you seen the new Dakota exclusive from Auto World? Yes, there's a new Auto World exclusive. And we're going to have it up here in a minute. That's the big news that we weren't allowed to tell you, is that that they were coming out with the Dodge Daytona. They couldn't tell you that when we went to that was one of their secrets. So SC345, now that one we have most of the cars of that one. The only one that we're low on is the Beetle. Okay, so these are all SC345. We have most of them. The Belvedere, the Impala, the Volkswagen, the Dodge Charger. The only one we're out of is the Gasser. Okay, so I have to modify that, saying in stock, because we don't have the Gasser. I thought we had the Gasser. Huh. That's another first one that we had. And then the second one is 3 more assortments, which we're out of, but there are more coming, and that's SC355. 355, the only one we have SC355 is Carl Yarborough. And we'll be getting in the Petty, or the Roadrunner, and the Dodge Daytona. And the imported heat, and the quarters of the Legends of the Quarter Mile, which is the SC 361. 361. The only ones that I'm not finished on is the Thunderjets. This is 361. Those we all have, the 361s. There's 3 of those. And then we have 347, which is the 347. Where's 347? Oh, 347's up here. Those are the John Force. And then we have SC360. See, some of these, I don't have all the Thunderjets finished yet. I was able to get most of all the extraction, all of the sets, but this is something that people have been asking for, and people have been wanting a list of all the cars and so I thought I would make up a PDF file or a printed file so that we could send one of these to you that would help generate more sales past um, post sales, basically. Because a lot of these cars, like this car, SC345 or SC334, these are very limited. SC334, very limited. And that is this assortment right here. That's the first assortment that we bought when we were at the old workshop. That was the first assortment I purchased, was back in 2019. I purchased 4 cases of them. Actually, I was buying 1 or 2 cases because I didn't know what they were, how they would sell. And once the website kicked in, all these assortments started selling extremely well. SC359, I think I've got SC359 here. The 8. Yes, I do have 359. And that one we have all of them, which is SC359, which is a Thunderjets, all Thunderjet. So there'll be a list, and it'll show the image, show the item number, what assortment it is, and if it's in stock or not. Now, the in stock column will fluctuate. So, if you get this and all of a sudden it shows in stock, when you call, you got to call or send us an email or check on the website. Because the website will have an accurate quantity. This is both more or less so you don't have to go flipping through the website all the different pages. You'll have it right here in a nice quick catalog. And that's why I did this for customers. Like, for example, Jose in Puerto Rico. I'm sure he's going to like this. I think a lot of other people are going to like this little kind of. Brian will be offering them, might save $1 or $2. Nice looking cars. Your collection is been. When is your appointment? I don't know what appointment. So we got 12 people watching, but only 5 thumbs up, which makes no sense. Nice looking cars. Brian, I am hoping Brian will offer them. Might save me $1 or $2. Yes, we're going to be getting every car that's made. Don't worry about it. Every car that's made, we will have them. So this is the new system that we're going to be doing, so that I can go over and just like pull a sheet and say, okay, well, here's, let's pull one right here. So this is SC369. Here's SC369. There are 3 cars in that assortment. And that is this one right here. And these are 4-gear, which are very popular. And these are Plymouth Cuda, 2 Cudas, and a Duster. And these are a Chrome and a Wonder Wagon. And that is SC369. So if you wanted to add a couple 4-gear cars to your collection, or race a 4-gear car, which are really nice, you can have that. And that's SC369. SC369. Those are the 3 cars in SC369, and these are all available at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys. And then SC370. Now, SC370, that's a brand new assortment. Those are going to be in January. These are dragsters. These are going to be January of 2023. Not available now. And then we have the rigs, the racing rigs, which is the SC371, which is the racing rigs. And there's 2 of them. 2 racing rigs. And these are the racing rigs. Snake and Mongoose versus Snake and Mongoose, 1 and 2. That's the racing rigs. And then this assortment, I'm surprised that this is a night. Well, we've sold out the Bel Airs, but we do have some blue ones left, blue ones and white ones, and that's SC373. $373. $373. These are the cars in 373. Which these are my favorite. They don't have the right labels on all of a sudden. These 373. Huh. Got the Camaro. Then the Javelin, the pink Javelin. Comes in 2 colors. Then you have the Dodge Charger. Where are the Dodge Chargers? Well, I don't know where they are. They were here, and now they're gone. They've changed everything. $77. 73, 68. None of these are right. I gotta talk to somebody because they got all this all messed up. Now we do have these. That is a Ford or off-road cars. Those are, pull those up here. That's a new one. $375. Uh-oh, I don't have I didn't get 375 done. Uh-oh, I gotta add that. 375. Shoot. Don't have that. That's what I thought. Let's work on that together. I'll do that while Tim does the featurette. I will put in SC375. Let's plug this in so we don't have power loss. Mine is poor. Refresh. Well, I'm getting an ocular migraine. Now, there was a day when I was younger that if I had an ocular migraine, that would have just shot me down. I would have been KOA. Oh, I know why. So, the 375 is actually a Thunderjet and extraction together. That's why it is. I don't have it because I don't have it. I'm not down that far. I've sent some of these to a guy that goes to our church. And I said, "Hey, can you help me a little bit?" And so I sent him a bunch of the Thunderjet files, and he is doing. He's doing some of those files. But we've got a sheet. These are all the retailer's sheets. We have a sheet now for all the sets. I got to transfer that over to the consumer. So let me see what I can do. Yeah, it's hard when you get in. The problem with an ocular migraine, it's hard to do anything on a computer because you've got this floating, it's kind of like I always called it like a floating diamonds. You know, it was always like a crescent, okay? And it was floating diamonds, you know, in a like a crescent form. And whenever I got an ocular when I was a kid, I knew that was going to be a bad day. So I got very tense and I got very, you know, oh no. And it built up a lot of pressure. And then I'd have headaches afterwards. And then I found out, because I went to biofeedback at the university, that right up here is where basically your eye or your vein to your eye, or there's a vein going to your head and that contracts, which is giving me my ocular migraine. And that when that vein opens up, it will then when it's contracted, and if you have a lot of pressure and there's a lot of pressure behind it and you're tense and everything, and then when that opens up, all that blood hits the brain, it creates a headache. And so if you're just kind of relaxed, and I try not to I ignore it really. Normally I ignore it. But it's just getting by the ocular part. It's getting by the ocular part. Hey, are you going to be taking a lot of your painting stuff, or what are your plans for that?
Your painting stuff. Yeah, your painting stuff. You're not You're taking your painting stuff.
Just be that way now. Some of it I gotta take.
I just wanted to know what your plans were for upstairs.
some of it I gotta take, because I can't get it all in the car at once. So by the end of August,
So by the end of August, is your plan then to take all your painting stuff back then?
well,
Or what's your,
when you say all your paint stuff, increments, I'm gonna take some, but they're gonna leave some here, and then I'll be here on Thursday night, Fridays.
no, I understand that, but, like, are we gonna be doing any more painting then, or no?
Any more what?
Any more sketches, or
Probably not.
we're not doing the sketches anymore?
Yeah, he just doesn't, they're not selling, he doesn't print them fast enough. You know, I don't have any opportunity, time to actually do them. So we're gonna focus on the auction cars Thursday and Friday. We gotta figure out how to do that.
How to do what?
The auction featurette, and then have the auction cars researched and prepared and ready for Thursday night. So what we're thinking of is research them on Fridays, and then do the auction featurette Friday afternoon, like 3:34. He said 4:00. Then they're all ready. They have the weekend to look at them. The following Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to look at it, featurette, and then Thursday night we do the auction, and they'll be prepared. So like you had pulled out 6 Thursday night, then Friday morning I work on getting all the info for them for the following week, because then he can photograph them and post it earlier with the Instagram stuff. That was his idea. You know, for race night. Semi-game plan. So I'll be here all Thursday night for race night auction, and Friday work, getting them ready for the featurette. And I leave Saturday morning. Wish you got a better game plan.
No, I don't have any plan. Whatever tickles people's willy.
Well, we like the idea of getting it all, giving people like 4 or 5 days to watch the featurette to get pumped up about the cars, I guess.
That's next Wednesday. Next Wednesday morning.
What happens next Wednesday morning?
Extraction day.
All the other stuff stays. The table, all the marker stuff, that art stuff stays in case we do another series in the future.
That's all I'm asking.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like paintings.
Well, no, obviously you're gonna take your paintings because you're not gonna really
Can't-
do.
Yeah, I don't have time to paint here.
You don't have time to paint here.
When you said painting, that's what I'm, see, I'm not thinking markers. I'm thinking paintings. gonna shut down like 5 minutes before and then restart it?
Yep.
Because I think Ryan had something set up. I'm supposed to.
I already got it ready already.
Well, he set something up too.
I know, I already got it. All I have to do is shut this down, then I'll top that one up.
You taking Kathy out for her anniversary?
What? I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Did you get her some flowers?
I forgot.
Did you get her some candy?
No.
Unbelievable.
Been married too long. What?
I said married too long. That's not.
Alrighty, I just finished 375. And I'm going to be shutting down in about 10 minutes. And then exactly at 1 o'clock, we will have the... yeah, so those are exclusive to Auto World. Okay, I cannot get those cars. But I have my own Datsun coming out also. And those are only available at Auto World. Oh yeah, I knew they would do that. I should probably pre-order due in late September. And they have to do that. They have to do that to pay for the molds. I understand. That's why I'm doing my own. Datsun. That's when Nissan used to be called Datsun in the U.S. Alrighty, so let's see here. Well, my ocular migraine is still swirling, and the diamonds have gotten a little bigger, so it's kind of like a half crescent like this.
It's gingham. It's like those old gingham jackets. Remember the old with the little jagged edge? And then yours curves too, so does mine.
What is he talking about?
What we see
The migraine?
with binocular migraine, what we see.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that's SC375.
I get
Don't.
migraine.
You don't.
Optical.
Ocular.
Ocular.
Optical.
No, it's ocular.
I'm pretty sure it's optical.
Okay,
Last time I read it was optical.
well, you read wrong because you couldn't see because you had your migraine.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Your model line, you're supposed to show me.
You didn't have to. I don't have to.
Well, this ocular migraine is getting bigger and bigger. I can't see. I'm getting, it's starting to blind me. I can't really work on the computer right now, so I'm going to have to talk to you guys. Yeah, so the molds, so the Datsun, the mold for that Datsun was probably about $30,000. So they got to come out with a lot of cars to, you know, pay for the cost of the mold. Now they can keep running that car over and over again, but that's just the nature of the beast. So we are okay. So we're gonna sign off now. Get a coat stat. I was fitted yesterday for my teeth. So we're going to sign off, and we're going to move the camera and get the thing all set up for 1 o'clock. So Tim is going to take over on that. So we're signing off. And if you want to get one of the new catalogs, just send us an email saying send me one, or send me an email saying just email it to me. And I will send you an email of the existing catalog. It's still in progress, so it's going to change over time. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow.